know if I get too loud because I just have a naturally loud voice.
Yeah. Okay. So quick introductions. Scott. We got everyone else in the crew. We got Eric, who is shirtless. He is our rogue, Roland.
Eric/Roland. Copy.
Yep.
Second.
Got Sam over there. And she's going to be playing Taya, or she is a druid. We have Colton in the blue shirt there, Sam's husband. He is playing Tanner Noir, Ranger. CJ with the cool hair. He is going to be our fighter, Vrail. So he's he's going to end up being our Echo Knight, so that'll be a fun subclass to see in action.
Oh, I thought that was a comment on sound quality.
And then we got Steven, the one without a camera, and he is a war cleric. It says Steven there, but it's Arden. His token says Steven.
Well, and I am Scott the Sorcerer.
Yep. And I was...
AKA Caleb?
Yes. I was kind of playing as you last week. So...
That works.
Yeah.
Mostly... you're echoing on yourself.
Me?
Just a heads up, whoever's listening to this audio, I'm 90% sure you're going to hear a little bit of buzzing from my fucking fan, because I cannot turn it off without the lights going off, ironically.
No,
you're
pretty good.
Cut out those sections.
I literally just pulled the drawstring. Watch what happens. That's it. That's the fan off, but the lights are still technically on.
Well, that's some mood lighting right there.
Well, what microphone do you have?
Mine's a Yeti.
There should be a setting on your Yeti for background noise cancellation.
I'm still newbie with it. I'm trying to figure it out.
Look at your
Right, am
Audacity waveform,
am
and
I
it'll tell you
sounding
how
any
much-
different?
But that's the exact sort
That's
of thing
pretty good.
that
Do I
is
sound
easy for me to fix and post on Audacity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where like having separate files for every individual voice is like really awesome, because that way I can look at your audio and I can just filter out your background noise.
Wonderful. I'm trying
I
to
can
figure
hear
it out
everything
right now. But just in case I can't
getting a really bad
do it,
echo.
because I've never used Audacity before, and I'm still trying to learn how to use this mic.
I just changed mics. Do I still sound okay?
Yeah, you
Yep.
sound fine.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna try this mic and see if I have no idea what mine sounds like, but I'm assuming that this snowball is better than my Logitech webcam.
Yeah.
By a mile.
That's my
Thanks,
guess.
Universal.
Right? We'll go ahead and make
I
that
think I
guess.
figured out why he had an echo, because he's also on audio in Roll20.
Yeah, you might want to turn your volume off on Roll20 by going to your settings, selecting audio video chat, and selecting none.
You
On
should have the options right there on the.
Yeah, I
does that
turned
do
him
more
down.
than just the player icon, because I can hit the mute and no camera. Does that do the
Yeah,
same
but
thing?
you can just turn it off completely from the settings, so you don't have to worry about trying to mute it. So gear icon, and it should be under audio
Yeah,
and
top right, audio
Yeah.
and video.
audio and video, and then it should be audio video chat, and you can just throw both to none.
Yeah, when it asked me for permission, I'm like, no.
No, you don't have permission.
You don't need this.
All right, so we'll go over what happened last week. So last week you were all hired to kind of guard a caravan that was coming. It was delivering some goods. It was kind of falling behind, so they needed some extra people. You went to sleep you fought some wolves. You went to sleep for the night, and when you woke, you had some really crazy dreams. Very out there, sort of crazy dreams. I think, Scott, I talked to you about what your dream was, right?
Yeah, I saw this
Yeah.
weird tree that was like alive, which is like really rare for trees.
Yes.
I
I
disagree. I
haven't
believe
seen
all
it.
trees are alive.
No,
Yeah.
not.
Oh,
not
that's-
this is different. Have you seen tree walk? The trees aren't alive.
He's not wrong.
And when you woke up, the caravan that you were sort of guarding was gone. You had this really dense fog sort of around. It was sort of leading you in a path. So as you followed that, found a raven and Roland tried to shoot at it and missed, and
I won.
Taya tried to talk to animals, and the raven actually had a solid conversation with Taya.
She
And
looks like she could talk to a raven for a long time.
it's
That's
like,
true
well,
in real life. too.
normally ravens have like a very, like when you would talk to animals, you have a very instinctual or a very like simplistic sort of conversation, mostly thoughts and feelings. But this was well thought out. So as you continued on, you eventually ran into almost the edge of a city, and you saw this house, and out in front, two children, Rose and Thorn, who were crying and kind of saying there was a monster inside and asking for your help. And so we actually have a picture of this house.
A little better.
Oh,
I-
that's a nice house. That's pretty nice.
Yeah. So the house is 4 stories, 3 stories, and sort of an attic space.
Is this Fred Durst's house?
Is the Durst family.
They did it all for the cookie.
That's what I was just thinking.
No. You guys, you ever get involved? Oh, no, never mind. Of course, you're not aware like local Jacksonville film festivals because you're not in Jacksonville.
Nah.
But no, I was recently just involved in a movie that we did, and I played the character of Fred Durst in the history of Jacksonville, but it's on the style of like drunk history from College Humor, where it was all like faded facts of Jacks. It was all just like bullshit, drunken rambling. But I digress. I had this ugly goatee and fake beard and stuff to play Fred Durst.
I need a
I'll send you
copy
link
of
once
that
it's on YouTube.
ASAP.
Once it's on YouTube, I will share it with you guys.
Let's go.
Now, when you
Good to
say Fred Durst, are you talking about Nookie Fred Durst or Dad Rock Fred Durst?
No,
No,
Nookie,
we're
all the way.
about Nookie. All Nookie.
It has to be Nookie. There's no other Fred Durst that
he just
matters.
released an album, and it's basically Dad Rock.
Dude, if he's anything after that, he's Frederick Durston.
He did.
Oh yeah, I believe I
last
saw
year.
him in the Spider-Man movies. He was a great Mary Jane.
You haven't seen his recent pictures? We were after.
All right, so I think CJ, your character was just about to go into the house, right?
My character kicked down the door after hearing there's a little baby in a crib somewhere, and was
It's
like,
like,
okay,
oh yeah, they
let's
have
get this over
their
with.
little brother Walter is.
I just
is
walked up
somewhere
to
in
the door,
there.
kicked the door in, and stepped inside.
So the door
Ask for permission.
the door is open, and you're able to sort of go inside, and there's a bit of a hall. There's an entryway. So as you go in, to get to the entry, there was the wrought iron gate, sort of right here. It was open area, the rusty hinges all around it. There's some oil lamps hanging. As you go into sort of this entryway area, hanging on the south wall, right over here, you see a coat of arms that's a stylized golden windmill on a red field, flanked. There are framed portraits on either side by looks like stony-faced aristocrats. Probably just old dead members of this Durst family. And there are mahogany framed sort of double doors that'll kind of lead into the next area.
Rich mahogany.
So are you guys all going to just kind of like follow along as well?
Yeah.
Any particular order? So with this map, it is fairly small. So I can kind of like almost assume that you're going with whoever like the lead person is. And then if we need to like arrange in a room, we can do that.
Yeah, I'm
As
probably
well.
in the back because I
Did you
like,
put the map up yet?
worked
I
with the
don't see
kids
it.
and made sure like they.
You should.
I properly asked the kids for permission to enter
the house.
before going in.
Not the
so
house.
I'm probably supposed to be in the back of the group.
He's a gentleman.
The map is
Really?
up, but if you have to like
There's
drag
an
it
order
all
to
the way
things.
to the
There's
bottom.
etiquette.
where,
Yeah, the
like,
map
most
is
of it's
up.
black.
It should just be the bottom left. You should see.
There it is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Vrel doesn't care about etiquette being raised basically in the wolves. not wolves, in the forest,
I was
in the
raised.
woods.
He was raised
Um,
inside wolves.
Yeah, I was raised. He
Stupidly
just
follows
hears
in the
there's a
house.
baby up there that needs help, and he's like, "Okay, let's do it."
Taya's right behind him because she also was raised in the woods and is just very action, no think.
He doesn't
So
really care for
she's
etiquette.
like, let's go.
Yeah, I'm still standing by the entrance though, just in case.
Okay. So as you go into the main hall, you see this main hallway sort of runs the width of the house. There's a black fireplace at one end, and it's funny. It is lit very kind of dimly. Like there's a little there are kind of lanterns. They are flickering very slightly, but there is sort of a lot of dust around this house. Like it's still very
Like no one's lived in it for a while.
like not very lived in. Like in this room, like you see dust, but there are lights on. A very just low smoldering fire in the fireplace.
Is that where the fireplace is? Where I'm pinging?
Yes, the
Can I
fireplace is.
inspect the fireplace.
Yes. Well, so right above the fireplace, you see a longsword, and there's sort of a like windmill worked into the hilt. And then along the walls, you see this wood paneling on the wall that's very ornately sculpted with images of vines and flowers and nymphs and satyrs. So you wanted to inspect the fireplace?
Yeah, I'm gonna inspect the fireplace, and then I'm gonna inspect that sword.
Okay.
Inspect the fireworks place.
Just give me a perception roll.
Gotcha.
Oh, 18. Very perceptive. Fireplace looks like a pretty normal fireplace. The sword looks like a pretty regular longsword. Nothing out of the ordinary with the sword. It's a regular non-magical sword, longsword. Comes right off. There's nothing trapped with it. It's pretty standard.
Do you have any inscriptions?
No, aside from it looks like it's a well-made sword, like it's a family heirloom type sword. The big one is just that the handle has sort of like this windmill inscription engraving sort of to it. Like very similar to the coat of arms you'd see in the that you saw in the entryway. There is one other thing you notice though. So as you're sort of like looking at the fireplace and the sword, you also get a closer look at the ornate like wood carvings. So at first look, it's this very flowers and vines and nymphs and satyrs. And then when you look a little closer, you see like serpents and skulls also kind of woven into that design as well. It just like not as innocent as it initially seemed. You have let's see. So north is actually on this direction. So the fireplace is on the north wall. So in the east you have 3 doors here. You have a door here to the west, and then you have a large staircase.
I wish to inspect the staircase.
Staircase, you get a perception? Alright. Nothing out of the ordinary with the staircase. It just looks like it's a wide sort of spiral, like, staircase for 15 feet wide that sort of leads up to the next floor.
I wanna check out the coat of arms that was in the doorway.
Sure. Let's roll a perception or investigation.
Let's see, investigation. Oh, my investigation is a 1.
So probably perception then.
For perception, yeah, my perception is a 7. So we're gonna do
Yeah, that's a really good perception. Looks just like a normal coat of arms. Nothing really fancy with it. There is sort of like that just nice stylized golden windmill. Taya, something's itching at you with that windmill, but you're not sure what.
Interesting.
Roll an insight for me.
Can do.
You're not quite sure. But there's something in the back of your mind that windmill feels like you should know it, but you're
I'll
not
give it a
sure.
go. I'll see if I can.
You kind of remember Taya mentioning something about a windmill yesterday or this morning as part of her dream.
Right. What was your dream?
Well, I just remember so much screaming, and there was a sweet, sickening smell like sugar and blood, but the screams and rocks grinding and pleas for help and this cackling laugh and the background of it all. That's most of what I remember, and I guess a windmill?
The windmill
Does the
was
wind- Does the windmill look like it spins?
nope. It's just a drawing.
Do we know what this windmill is used to make?
I think it mills.
Well,
Brain.
yeah, but she said a sugary sweet smell. I mean, I suppose a mill in general could be used to make something. I don't know, like grind some sort of sweet molasses or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe take sugar cane.
Sugar cane?
Yeah,
But it's the image of the windmill just looks like you remember a vague windmill shape in your dream last night.
Interesting. I'm gonna look at this door. See if anything
Oh, which one?
seems. The one I'm standing in front of.
Oh, okay.
could this perhaps be a bone mill? Are we
let me-
grinding people here?
Make our bread.
So
Door
Caleb
looks
is probably still in the foyer. Just so you guys know, Caleb's got a bit of OCD. He likes things to be tidy and neat. And as a sorcerer with prestidigitation and mage hand, he kind of like he can't not do anything about it. He just literally thinks it and he starts doing things. So as he's walking through, like he's just dusting things and straightening things and lighting candles as he's just like slowly walking through because he can't freaking function unless things.
the sailor in him with the brass
somewhat
fixtures is.
I mean, the house is gonna look beautiful when we leave. Like we're gonna help the resale value if anything.
Yeah.
I respect that.
So with your perception on the doors, Roland, you don't spot any traps. You don't spot anything like really offsetting with these doors.
I don't hear anything beyond the door.
No. Seems pretty quiet.
I'm gonna open this door
Okay. So, yeah.
with a 20 perception roll. I feel safe.
Yeah. Let's
Do you really?
let's reveal some areas.
I mean, there's a warrior nearby. I mean, I'm sure he sees enemy. He'll just charge head in.
True.
Depending on how in the doorway he is, I could. Well, okay, no, I could still shoot. Maybe.
I am basically cannon
I'm
fodder.
not worried. I'm pretty sure he'll plow through me to get to a sword fight.
That's true.
all right.
I'll
So in front of you, you see what looks to be the dining room. The centerpiece of this wood paneled dining room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high back chairs with sculpted armrests and nice cushioned seats. Again, a nice healthy layer of dust. You see a crystal chandelier hanging above the table. It's covered with silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the painting, mounted above the marble fireplace, is a framed painting of an alpine vale. And then you see the wall paneling. You see more carved images, and it's these elegant images of deer among the trees.
Interesting.
Is the silverware real silver?
Looks to be.
All right,
I take it.
I'm gonna pocket one of the knives on the table.
Yeah.
We have a bag of holding. I just dump the silverware into the bag.
While they're doing that,
I don't think that's a good idea.
I'm a rogue. I take things.
Well,
while they're
Arden-
like
Arden is
inspecting this
currently
kitchen, Brill
holding the
says,
bag of holding.
"The child's upstairs. I'm heading
All right,
upstairs."
Are we putting silverware then in the bag of holding?
Arden does
free
not feel
silver, dude.
comfortable with stealing from this family. I don't allow you to put the silverware in the bag of holding.
I
leave
personally,
the silverware where it is.
I'm also
Do a sleight of
personally
hand
not.
check to see if he even sees me do it.
I'm also personally not for stealing the silver. However, I am still gonna take a knife, at least for right now.
Roll a sleight of hand, and Arden roll a perception.
Oof.
Oh, gross.
Perception. There it is.
So you see Tanner like pick up a knife, but you don't see Roland slip anything off the table.
Okay.
Oof. Yeah, while they're doing that, Braille just hollers, "I'm going upstairs."
Do I know that he saw me take the
bag?
knife? Because I wasn't necessarily trying to be stealthy. Like I wasn't necessarily
Oh,
trying to
okay.
like pocket this knife. I'm like literally. I'll straight up tell him I'm taking this knife because you can never underestimate the power of silver, and we don't know what beast lies up these stairs.
How much
I-
silverware do you think I pocketed into the bag of holding, Mike?
Tanner, I accept
Serial
that.
is
With
so
an
good.
18,
Yes.
probably 4 pieces. Just like a, just kind of
one
like
set.
almost as you're like going across, like not across the plate, but like from one side to the other. So like
just
2
a
forks,
full
a knife, and a spoon.
Okay.
I take a silver spoon and a
Oh,
silver
are you-
fork
okay.
to balance out the set. Now there's missing knife.
His OCD kicks in even with stealing.
Now it's all
Yeah.
messed up.
The only thing worse than taking this family's silverware is taking it improperly.
I also find the rest of the silverware to reset the plate, replace the knife on the table, so it's table's set again.
What'd you say?
alright.
They're worth about a silver
So-
each.
So I'm
Yeah.
still in charge of editing the bag of holding, correct?
So that's
Yeah.
6 silver.
All right. So we had how much? It was 2. So I guess we have 3 forks, 3 knives, and 3 spoons.
Arden cannot confirm that.
So also in this dining room, you see red drapes covering the windows
Already got
and
one. Stolen
tapestry depicting hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after a wolf that hangs from an iron bolt like to the south. So you see like this hunting dogs thing over here, and then you see more of like another wood carving. I think I said where there's a deer among trees.
Right.
I'm gonna check this door.
We get
I
it. He's a fancy motherfucker with a lot of nice things.
yeah. I wanna check out the painting. You know, might as well check out the painting while we're in here.
Okay.
And I have a high insight. So
So the painting seems pretty normal, but you also see in that mahogany like thing.
Wait, did I do an insight roll?
You did
do
a
I-
perception. Or no, that's
Oh,
rolling.
no,
that did
no,
a
I didn't.
I was
perception.
checking the door to the south or whatever direction. West.
The door seems okay.
Okay.
Um,
Oh my god! Wait, 20.
8.
Wait,
It's an 8.
It's an 8.
so wait,
rolling
what's-
roll.
you rolled a
You have
1.
advantage.
Wow.
You roll with advantage, so it rolls twice.
Select normal. On your
Oh,
sheet,
or
your
just-
sheet at the top, it says advantage, normal, disadvantage. Select normal, and you will only roll 1.
Or you could just
Oh.
roll advantage and just take the left one.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, and
So
then when you roll
we'll
with
just-
advantage, it's already there.
Yeah, we'll just do that then. All right.
Yeah.
You never know. Mike might be generous when you roll a 1 and be like, you can have the other number.
Well, I rolled a 1.
You do.
Probably not this time.
No, the painting's pretty normal. Nothing out of the ordinary with it. It's a nice painting.
It's definitely got paint on it.
That's definitely paint.
I'm going to open this door.
The south door. Okay. Or the west. Door.
I mean, they're going to go upstairs, but I'm going to open this door.
What
Wanna
is?
make sure-
How do I ping something?
Just if you're
Did you just-
holding the selection thing, you just have to hold down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what is this right here on the wall?
What is this?
Looks like a door.
That's
Yeah.
a door.
Oh, that's a door. Okay.
That's a door.
All right, I want to check out that
I'll
door.
open it.
Oh, you'll open it. Okay.
Okay.
You're just going to open it, not going to look at it, huh?
Uh,
The door not open.
you're just gonna open it.
Yep, open it.
All right. It opens into.
Roll 20 magic.
Yep. It opens into kitchen area, which is fairly tidy. The
Toilet.
dishware,
That's
cookware,
what I thought.
utensils in a. Utensils neatly placed on shelves. Work table has a cutting board and a rolling pin. There's a stone dome-shaped oven that stands on the east wall. So that's an oven up there.
I turn and say, finally a room that's to your liking.
So there's also, if you notice right over here, it looks like a dumbwaiter. But so what it does, if any of you were smaller, it looks like you could fit in there. Like someone that would be like a halfling or a gnome could maybe squeeze in, but as it is right now, all of you are
Hey,
just...
are those kids still outside?
Yes, sacrifice the kid.
No, I'm not
Hands
going
on
to do
Remember,
that.
we're trying to
No.
rescue a small child.
Tanner wouldn't do that anyways. That's like a whole
We don't have to get the
thing.
kid out. We can just stick the baby in the dumbwaiter and wheel it down from
Smart. That's what I honestly I was thinking that too. Just to get the baby out, stick him in the dumbwaiter and be like, have someone at the bottom floor to grab it.
It's a sitting room. Looks like.
Yeah,
I'm just
so...
tidying up the kitchen.
Is that infested with werewolves? Or not
So,
werewolves, but
Eric,
wolves?
you see this den of wolves. It's an oak-paneled room, looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the room, you see 3 stuffed wolves. There's 2 padded chairs, draped in animal furs at the hearth with an oak table between them, supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, pipe rack, and a candelabrum. There are 2 cabinets that stand on the wall, and it looks like the east cabinet is locked. So the cabinet here is locked. If you want to try to open it, you would need to use your thieves' tools.
I do have thieves' tools, and I do want to try to open it. But first, I want to.
Before you try to open it, since Arden is with you, he can cast guidance on you. You just say you cast guidance, like I cast guidance.
I cast guidance.
All right, you get an extra 1d4 on your roll.
Steven, for someone so just, you're guiding him into
Four.
lockpicking.
All right.
Oh, wait, roll 1d4.
Yeah. The 16
My-
the 16's
my
actually
GM
good enough.
gave me a note and I took it.
Yeah. You have guidance, which is you can add, like, if you do it ahead of time, you can have anyone add 1d4 to their skill check.
How do I know if I have thieves' tools? I don't think I have thieves' tools.
I don't believe you do.
Take
So
it.
it's-
It's part of the basic kit.
All right, so the cabinet pops open, and inside you see 3 crossbows. 1 heavy crossbow, 1 light crossbow, and 1 hand crossbow.
Mama bear crossbow, the mama crossbow, the daddy crossbow, and the baby crossbow.
Yep.
What is the stats on those?
Baby crossbow bow.
What do you mean?
Baby crossbow bow.
Or hold on, I'll just find where's the compendium.
Light crossbow's a D8, a 1D8. Heavy crossbow's a 1D10, but it's heavy, which just means that small creatures can't wield it. And the hand crossbow is a 1D6, but you only need one hand to wield it. Also, you see in there each of those crossbows has 20 bolts. So 60 crossbow bolts total.
I'm going to take that heavy crossbow.
Don't forget, put the other ones in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
We can sell them.
I'm gonna
You may or may not have heavy crossbows as a
That's
proficiency.
a problem for after we get out of here.
Yeah. The light crossbow definitely you have. But you also have a longbow, which is the same as a light crossbow, with better range.
Oh, well then we'll just put them in the bag for now and we'll figure out later. We'll take the bows and the bags and throw them in the bag of bolts and throw them in the bag of holding.
Yay.
And the kitchen you see also propped open.
What are the 3 crossbows? Just a light crossbow, a medium crossbow, and a heavy crossbow?
A
Yeah,
light,
that's full Goldilocks.
a hand, and a heavy. So a hand crossbow is just a one-handed crossbow. It only shoots 30 feet, but it's one-handed. All right. So
Actually, if I de-equip my dagger, could I put the hand crossbow preloaded? Just as a quick... No, wait, I don't have quick act or whatever that is skill yet. Wouldn't matter.
quick hands.
No, the extra skill or whatever. Wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, I've updated the bag of holding.
All right. So,
Also, want to look at the other cabinet.
the I think that's the only cabinet that has anything. Oh, it's unlocked. It has a small deck of playing cards and some wine glasses.
Don't already have a deck of
Be
playing.
careful, it might be the deck of many things.
It's just a normal deck of playing cards.
Then
We're not giving you the deck of many things at level 1.
It makes for a fun time though. It really does.
not-
I'm gonna take the cards.
All right. So let's see, Vrail, you've headed up top.
I followed him.
All right.
I like that the gang is splitting up. We need a Scooby.
All right. So you are
Those are the kids.
Sam's the animal shifter.
over here. And you guys should see the area right next to it.
Yeah, I see the armors.
Yep. So I mean, it's on the same map, so I'm just moving you over. You should see the revealed area in between.
I come into the den to check in on what's going on there. As soon as I see them, the wine bottles are lifting up to start pouring a glass, which then floats into my hand.
Okay. Vrail, Taya, the upper hall, you see some unlit oil lamps mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood-framed portrait of the Durst family. So you see the Gustav and Elizabeth Durst with their 2 small smiling children, Rose and Thorn. Cradled in the father's arms is a swaddled baby, which the mother sort of regards as with a hint of scorn. The mother does not seem to like that baby. You see
He points his snout, pointing at the small baby, and goes, must need a diaper changing.
standing suits of armor flank wooden doors to the east and the west, so here and here.
I go up
Each-
and knock on one of the armors.
Nothing happens.
It just sounds hollow.
Yeah, it just sounds like a hollow suit
Perfect.
of armor. So each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helmet shaped like a wolf's head. The doors are carved with dancing youths. So another wooden carving on these doors.
I'm gonna take the door to the right.
Wait,
one
hold
right
on,
here.
hold on. Before he does that, can we take the spears from the armor and throw them down the stairs?
The spears?
That's smart. He wouldn't have thought of that. He doesn't have wisdom or intelligence for that.
Yeah, but I do.
What do you want to do?
Take the spears from the suits of armor and throw them down the stairs.
He just drops him down this hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
All right, cool. They're not holding spears anymore. All right, go ahead and open the door.
No, they just have
I'm going-
fists.
Are you looking at the northern door?
Yeah, this one to the right.
Okay. Or not northern, the eastern.
Eastern.
No, that if you're looking at it, it's northern. But yeah, if you're going that'd be
over
eastern
here.
technically. If you're looking at the map, it's northern. But yeah,
The map needs to be rotated 90 degrees, apparently.
Yeah.
there. Just rotate yourself 90 degrees.
Well, yeah, but we're going east now. You walking through the doorway sideways?
All right.
Yeah.
He's a
Crab walk.
barbarian.
So you open the door and looks like the library of some sort. So red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-back chair face the entrance and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are two overstuffed chairs, and you see floor-to-ceiling bookshelves lining the south wall, and also a rolling wooden ladder that allows more access to high shelves.
Those curtains sound
So-
delicious.
On top of the desk, you see several items sort of resting on top of it. There's an oil lamp, a jar of ink, a quill, pen, tinderbox, and a letter kit containing red wax candle, 4 blank sheets of parchment, and a wooden seal bearing the Durst family insignia. A windmill.
I take the steel.
Have Taya to have a look at that windmill.
It's the same sort of windmill design that you saw on like the crest and in the painting and all of that sort of stuff.
Right. I'm just hoping that it'll be like one of those weird situations where the more she sees it, she'll eventually just be like, the memories.
I want to take the seal.
Okay.
Throw it in the bag.
Sure.
Might come in handy later.
You know what? I guess that's fair. We don't know who the Dursts know.
Is anyone checking anything else out?
I'm gonna do a perception
While
on
everyone's
the
in the
desk.
office, I heard the noise of all the spears falling downstairs, and yeah, I can't let them just be strewn about, so I picked them up, tried to catch up to everyone. Saw that these belong to the suits of armor, so I put them on. 2 and 2.
Damn it.
That sounds about right.
That's funny. That's funny.
Let me guess, Mike. I see a desk.
That's a
I'm gonna
desk
inspect the
right there.
bookshelves.
Yeah, I wanna do a scan of the bookshelves and see if I notice any titles.
So, remember, because this is also early on, you can help each other with perception rolls or other searches, which would give you advantage on the roll.
Yeah, Tanner and I are gonna help each other and
Yeah.
look through this bookshelf.
And also give guidance. If the...
I'm gonna join in the looking of the bookshelves. If you could cast a round of guidance.
All right, so who's ever got the perception that's going to roll this? It's a cantrip.
Okay,
I
cool.
have a 7 perception.
I've got a 3 perception.
All right, so Tanner, roll perception with guidance, or roll perception, and then if Arden's giving you guidance, you'll add a 1d4 to it.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So, searching over the room, I'm going to give you the desk search, too. You just see, like, there's an iron key in the desk. Looks like it may unlock something interesting.
Take the key.
Yeah. While looking through the bookshelves, they hold a bunch of tomes that cover a range of topics, including history, warfare, alchemy. Also, a lot of shelves containing first edition collected works of poetry and fiction. Behind one of the bookshelves, though, and you go all the way up here, you find a book that looks a little out of place. And as you go to take a look at it, you pull on it, and you hear a click, which hits a switch, and sort of looks like there's a secret door there.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So
It seems one of these books may have another story to tell.
I took my glasses off. I can't. Earlier with them.
I stick my head around the corner into the room as they
Alright.
go in.
So inside the secret room contains bookshelves packed with tomes describing fiend summoning rituals and necromantic rituals, and a cult called the Priests of Orsibus. The rituals, I don't know. Someone do an Arcana check.
Sure, I'll do that.
Oh,
Alright.
hang on. Let me see. I don't think my
How do
Arcana
you
is
how do you
right.
spell Ursibus?
Osybus.
Osy.
My Arcana is a
There's
1
fibrous.
instead of a negative
It's a
1.
fibrous
If you want
material.
me to
It's flame
try.
resistant but can cause cancer.
Type that in the chat.
Oh,
The cult
just
of
kidding.
whatever.
You guys have no fucking clue if this is like legit or not.
Can I
Not.
roll a history check or
Arcana.
Wait,
figure
should-
if I've heard this name before, especially with my background.
Roland, you take a look at those books and you're like, yeah, this is total bullshit. Like these rituals, they're bullshit.
Does he tell us that, Roland?
Yeah, I'll be nice.
It's like, yeah, these are bullshit.
What do you
These ain't
mean they're
worth stealing.
bullshit? Like
The-
they don't do anything? Like none of these rituals are effective?
The rituals are bogus. So it's like you kind of look over and you're like, yeah, this isn't how magic works.
Why would a family spend so much time hiding a secret room for books that contain nothing but false knowledge?
So,
I
Well,
feel
did
sort
they
of
know that the
drawn
knowledge is
to like
false?
the spookiest one.
well,
This one's
the
kinda close to
summoning
my hand, so I'll
rituals.
start reading it.
But on the other side, you see a heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet standing against the wall. Its lid half closed. Sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor.
All right, let's investigate that skeleton.
So it looks like this guy tried to open the chest and triggered the trap that was inside, which were some poison darts. You see the poison darts actually like sticking in like the spots in between some of the pieces of the leather armor. Just in the guy's rib cage. Looks like the dart firing mechanism inside the chest no longer functions, so the chest is pretty safe.
Right. So
What
let's
state is this skeleton in? Like, is it skeleton? Like, this guy's been dead for eons?
I feel like any
Not
body
eons,
with
but it's
exposed
like-
bone is probably for like a while.
Yeah, like there's not any flesh on this thing. It's just a skeleton. Like
Okay, yeah,
he's been
cool.
dead.
He's been dead a long
He's
long
been
time.
dead for a bit.
Just a bit.
He's been in this room for a hot minute.
I can tell you right now by looking around this place, not many people have been in it in a long time.
Yeah.
So, what are the children doing just outside if no one's actually living here?
Maybe
That's
they
what we're
are
gonna
living
find
here.
out.
And maybe they don't know about this room. Maybe it's from the previous owner.
But think of all the dust that we've seen that doesn't seem lived in.
So
Maybe they're messy
a fair
family.
point.
Or a house.
in
But also,
Not
they're liars.
Not everyone's as cleanly as Caleb.
Hey, the kitchen was in good order.
But the
So-
kids said they've been in here before, so
there are a couple of things inside the chest. But first of all, with the body, he's holding a letter. And in his left hand, and you see on the letter, you see a seal.
Is it the same seal as the Durst?
No, it is not.
Ooh.
clearly says what the crest is.
It is, yes.
Oh, I wasn't looking at the screen yet.
Do we know that it's Strahd's crest, or is that just knowledge that we meta have?
Well, if you look at the letter, you'll see
Got
the
a big
following
old
letter
S on it.
written by my most pathetic servant. I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness? Of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are. Your dread lord and master, Strahd Van Zorovich.
All right. So
That doesn't sound good.
So I'm getting that this is probably not a great guy.
I don't think he's human or any other race that we would like to meet.
So,
Do we know of
I don't know why
vampires?
to
vampires?
address their inferior officer.
Yeah, it's like
you,
he could
you
just
know
be a
of the
cultist.
existence of vampires.
Oh, I definitely know of the existence of vampires. So wait, if I'm a vampire hunter, can I do like a history check to know if I've heard the name Strahd before?
You can.
I've heard the name Strahd before, and I'm not.
Someone want to bless this man before he checks?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
of the summonings of my own like culture and village, can I like make a check too to see if I've heard of this guy at least?
Sure.
and that's
Right, he's like
and that's
the
it.
ruler here.
It's up to you. Like I know.
Well,
like,
you
in my
haven't,
back-
like, you're barely on the outskirts.
And yes, I give you both guidance.
No, I heard that he's like in charge here.
Oh, no, you're not quite all the way in there, Scott.
Oh, that's
We're still on, like, the outskirts. Scott's
Alright.
done, like, a little bit of this before, so.
How much does guidance give?
No, I'm just saying,
1d4.
like, Caleb
1d4.
has like
How do you-
had some
how do you
contact
add-
with some Barovians, so
How do you add a
Caleb would
D4?
know this.
So you should, if you're looking at your...
Because I didn't add that for my roll on perception earlier either.
Not that either.
Underneath your abilities, under your... let me go to the...
Global save is that no?
On the
There's-
main screen, you can also just roll a d4.
Oh, global AC modifier.
There's a global skill modifier. It should be right under your passive perception. And just add, and usually the default one is guidance, 1d4.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
There it is. Yep, pulled it up. But let me roll a random d4 now.
Yeah, I'll also roll a random D4 now.
Where can I do that at?
If
You
go
can just
into the
type in
slash roll
/r
1.
1d4.
So 1.
/r?
Yeah, you can do like
Yeah,
slash
slash
R
R.
and then
or slash roll.
1d4. Or you can see on the left, all the way on the left side, where's the toolbar, there's one that looks like a little dice. You can roll like just a single d4 or like a number of. So you can do like easy rolls from that.
I don't see that out of this, honestly.
I'm not rolling for anything, Mike. I'm just seeing if I set up my guidance right.
Okay.
While this is going on, can I be reading one of those spooky cult
No,
books?
it says unrecognized command.
Do what?
Could I be reading one of the spooky cult books?
Nope.
Sure.
Well,
Yeah, I think he's got it. Don't worry about me. I'll figure this out later.
Okay. Also, inside the treasure chest, you have a little. You have some swag. You have some treasure. So inside the treasure chest, we have 3 blank books with black leather covers, and those are going to be worth 25 gold pieces each. You see 3 spell scrolls. Bless, protection from poison, and spiritual weapon. The deed to the house, and there's a deed to a windmill.
Oh, we own a house on a windmill.
Yeah, the windmill refers in the
take
second
the deeds and
deed
throw 'em in the
is
bag.
it's signed by Gustav and Elizabeth Durst and bequeaths the house, the windmill, and all other family property to Rosavalda and Thornbolt Durst in the event of their parents' death.
I'm just thinking how there's a spell scroll for protection from poison in a chest booby trapped with poison darts.
Ironic, isn't it?
So is it like, oh, in case I accidentally trip my own alarm, I have a failsafe?
Yeah. Reminder on rules of scrolls. A character can only use a scroll if it is for a spell that they have on their spell list. So I don't know if protection from poison is on the ranger or sorcerer spell list, but I don't think. I believe I know bless and spiritual weapon are only cleric spells.
I also have bless.
Oh yeah, you took bless as an extra spell. Yeah, so you have the ability to use the scroll, and Arden has the ability to use bless. I definitely know Arden has protection from poison, I believe. Spiritual weapon, you can use Arden. You could use the scroll, but because it's a second level spell, you would have to make a wisdom roll to see if you could use the scroll. You'd have to roll at least a 12 on a wisdom check, or else the scroll will just fail.
Okay.
Just
Is
because
the scroll a one-time use?
Scrolls are one-time use, but the good thing about a scroll is if you get it for like a higher level spell, like you don't require material or somatic. You just like, haha, spell. It just does it.
Pre-wrapped.
Yeah, and it doesn't use a spell slot, so it's also a good thing.
Well, while they're inspecting this, Varel gets bored and walks over across and opens this door.
Okay, so we're going to the conservatory. Boop. Boop. Wow, that is.
Follow you just in case.
I did not get polygon reveal.
Did we find that letter on the body or in the chest?
What's that?
Did you find that letter on the body or in the chest?
The letter was the letter was in the guy's hand.
Got it.
The conservatory. You have gossamer drapes covering the windows of this elegantly appointed hall. So gossamer drapes.
Those don't sound as delicious as the red velvet drapes.
Yeah. There's a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling, upholstered chairs lining the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depicting beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. There's a harpsichord with a bench rests in the northwest corner, and near the fireplace is a large standing harp. There's some alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorning the mantelpiece.
Varel walks over to the piano and starts playing. Attempt to play at least.
Give me a performance roll.
I'm moving.
20.
You play the shit out of that harpsichord. Like, you play a really nice, beautiful, like, appropriate melody.
What do I currently have on me? I do have an instrument on me. I have to look really quick.
I'm impressed. I wouldn't have expected that from you.
It is quite a nice little.
Never added my instrument. I haven't. I'll decide on that later. Because I'm supposed to have an instrument with my background.
Yep. But nothing. It plays. It's a little dusty. It's slightly out of tune, but like you played it really well.
Wait a minute.
Things out of tune.
I gesture to Vrail's hands and I say, "Is that what you mean when you say you're a dual wielder?" That was impressive.
It's one of many aspects where I dual wield. And he winks.
Arden walks over and
then he flicks his tail.
And stares at what?
Tanner.
Why are you staring at me?
When you look at the alabaster figurines too, of the dancers on the mantelpiece, when you look at them a little closer, you see several are actually carvings of well-dressed skeletons. So it's sort of like at first glance, it's like, oh, it's a nice dance. Oh, that's a little skeleton-y.
Wait a minute.
I heard complaints about edgelords, but this family's all over it.
You know what I
Family
just realized? We found evidence of a basement, and yet I don't see a basement.
Wait, what evidence did we find of a basement? Oh, the dumbwaiter might have only gone up though.
No, but I remember being
The
a
dumbwaiter was at the bottom in the kitchen. Yeah. You did see something in the letter about basement.
Yeah, in the letter. That's right. Basement in the letter said the basement. Yet we haven't found. There's definitely going to be something there.
Wait, which letter?
The
The
letter
letter-
in the guy's hand from Strahd.
Wait, where's it say there's a basement?
Go read the letter again.
I
I'm not
am
gonna read
reading it. You say you're cursed. You're bailiffed. Tells you a blood in an altar, tortured. Oh, in your dungeon. Okay, yeah, there's a reference to a dungeon. Okay, yes.
Yeah, probably still a basement, but
Yeah, I mean, I probably. However many souls.
Also, are we okay? Are our characters talking about this basement, or are we metagaming that?
no.
It
We're
is
just,
the
I
character.
just realized he mentioned dungeon. I'm assuming that's a basement.
Rose and Thorn mentioned a basement as well. They said that their parents kept some sort of monster down there, but I haven't seen a way to get there either.
I thought he was kept upstairs.
Wait a minute. There's a doorway we didn't
Baby,
look at.
the baby is
downstairs.
kept upstairs. The monsters in the dungeon. But I
There
agree,
is
I
a
haven't seen a
doorway.
way into the dungeon either.
We skipped a doorway on the
We-
first floor.
We did skip a doorway. You're right.
I don't
You
know
did
about
not.
You, but if there's a monster down
Oh
there,
wait, you did skip one.
Yeah, I don't think we should venture into that area just yet.
It's baby time.
I agree. And he walks
Sarah
out the,
goes up the stairs.
God,
he walks out the room and goes up the stairs with her.
One track
big.
mind. Guy.
So I'm about halfway through this bottle of wine in the desk. How far am I going along with that book?
First of all, I need a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Wait, there was wine?
Yeah, there's one.
Yeah, I kind of grabbed the bottle from the desk.
From the
desk.
the wolf room.
Oh, because if Vrel had noticed that, he would have drank the shit
you
out of
went
that too.
upstairs when we checked the other room.
Yeah, exactly. I just realized.
Yeah, I found wine. I didn't take it because probably not any good.
Yeah, you're good. You're feeling like a little tipsy, but you're still. You know what you're doing. You're
That's
not.
practice.
Caleb York Windsor.
Yeah, you are not
I'm-
impaired, but
Oh well, next floor.
close.
Let's get my sea legs back.
All right, it's. All right, a lot of you.
But book-wise, do I need to stay in here and keep reading?
You're
Or that's
up
is that
this
what-
way. Okay, so are you gonna just stay in the library reading for a bit, or are you going upstairs with the rest of them?
If I read as much as I need to read for the cat me having read the book.
Sure. Are you gonna join them upstairs then?
If I still need to keep reading, I'll keep reading it.
You can be like it's quick enough to where you can kind of skim through and kind of know what's
Short.
been going on.
Just it's
Alright.
a short story about a man and his new hat.
Arden, are you following him upstairs as well?
Well, then I'll follow.
I'm going to go back downstairs and I'm going to go check on the children.
On the children outside?
Yes.
Okay. So they're going to be like kind of right out here. Like at the bottom of the map. Like they're not. You're going upstairs, right, Caleb?
Yes.
All right. So,
Steven's out there alone with the undercover agents of Strahd.
so this is wait. This is here.
All right, you and the children roll initiative.
So, when you climb up to the third floor, you climb the red marble staircase, coming to its full height, and you come to a dusty balcony with a suit of black plate armor, standing against one wall draped in cobwebs. Oil lamps are mounted on the oak-paneled walls, which are carved woodland scenes of falling leaves and tiny critters.
I'm gonna knock on the armor again.
No, I start dusting it off before you do that.
Is the armor holding a weapon?
Magic hand is just dusting things.
I need... I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
Including Arden.
Not Arden. Yes, Arden, but you're not going to be like, unless you want to like run upstairs, but you're probably not going to know.
That's right. We're supposed to click on our portrait, then roll initiative. But
Yes.
Oh, that's you click your portrait.
Right. Whoops, sorry.
Wait,
How do I
how
get
do
on
you?
the
I will edit my roll too because I rolled well.
Wait, how do you? I don't understand. What do you mean? You click on your thing and then roll initiative?
Like, select your character and then click the initiative button.
I already did. Never mind. It's there.
I thought it.
Like-
Didn't I do that?
Like your name. If you don't see your portrait in the turn order list, then
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, I already did it. I just rolled
There we go.
really, really terribly.
I still don't know how to do it with my portrait. I'll just do it on my sheet.
No, I have it.
Yeah.
I have it there.
Yeah, I did it on the sheet and that seemed to work just fine.
Why do I have? Ugh.
I'll change mine to my original one.
Hold on. Let me. You guys have what your numbers are there. I need to clear this out. All right.
Does Sam get anything special for rolling a nat 20?
She gets the.
Got my token has my health, my settings, and I can put a
well, no, you
Color.
click on your token and then click on initiative on your character sheet, and it'll roll initiative and actually put it on the turn order.
Okay,
Yeah.
I knew how to do that. I thought there was like a initiative button on the token itself, not like the sheet.
No.
Okay, I misunderstood.
Okay, I think I forgot to clear it out from the last fight. It still had stuff on there. So if put your initiative up there, but then you can manually update your number to fit what you rolled the first time.
Where?
It's a
So what woke
Sam-
up the armor? Me knocking?
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll update Sam's.
oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I see.
I should have let you take out its weapon before I knocked on it.
Dude, you
Yeah,
like
yeah.
double crit failed your initiative.
Yes, I did. I didn't have to edit it.
Holy crap.
Get those crit fails out now. You shit your pants in surprise when the armor starts moving.
Right?
Luckily, I am not giving the armor surprise. It really doesn't matter. The armor, even with Caleb, even with Tanner's terrible roll, he's still rolling before the armor.
Let's go. Armor slow.
Dude.
Be
Who am I-
clunky.
Who am I missing on this? Vrail, I need you to re-roll.
I was already on it. What the fuck happened?
I had to clear it off because I had the last fight on there. So just roll it again and whatever your... I think it was 12.5. Oh, you also got a 12.5. Look at that.
No, my first roll was actually an 8.15. That was my third time.
All
You
right.
should have kept the 12. You didn't realize it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, I'll keep the 12.
All right.
They already organized it.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Taya, you're up first.
So the armor has come to life. We know it's come to life.
The armor has come to life, and you're like...
I'm
"Bah!"
not gonna metagame.
Is Sam still like halfway down that staircase?
Yeah, I'd say with your movement, you can get as close or as far as you want. We can kind of... This will be semi, like, theater of the mind sort of thing, just because it's such a small...
So it's the armor on the third floor, not the armor on the second floor between the music room and the study.
Right, it's the armor on the third floor. That's the only one.
And this is why we knock, friends.
This is why we take spears.
We didn't do that quick enough.
All
How
right.
did it wake? Rail knocked on something?
Oh, it's just you got close, and it's just like...
You started dusting
Bah!
it out of habit.
It was dirty.
Taya, you're first. What do you want to do?
Kaya's gonna use her movement to finish going up the stairs. Does she have a clear shot with Thorn Whip? It's hard to tell with how our tokens are.
Well, we'll say like everything's got like a clear shot, and then. Let's see, where is my 17 does not hit. So it kind of like it's the armor and kind of like clings off just like a little bit. But it doesn't look like it did any damage.
I wonder if this this must be resistant to physical spells. This armor must be quite strong.
Or it's just plate mail.
Or it's plate mail.
It's spell magic.
That's
a 3rd level spell.
Oh, we don't have that. They don't have that yet, do they?
That's a level 5 spell.
Oh shit.
that's her move. That's what she's got. 'Cause, yeah.
Alright. Roland, what you got?
I'm gonna hide with stealth because that thing looks like it's just gonna one-shot me.
Where are you hiding?
That's a good question. Dumbwaiter's not connected.
You're too big for the dumbwaiter.
The dumbwaiter's actually in the next room too. We haven't even found it yet.
Is this area over here standable, or is that just wall to ceiling?
It's just wall.
Are there doors over anywhere?
I mean, there's a door to this side, leads into like here, and then there's a door down this way.
I'm gonna try and hide over here, then in this doorway, and hope nothing's in it.
Okay.
I was gonna say, are we up here fighting a monster? I feel like if we
Alright.
open a door, we might just invite
I don't
more
want to have
trouble.
like line of sight, so actually, I'm just gonna try and move. I'm just gonna move there first before I do anything.
Okay. It looks like it's just like a little hallway area, so there's nothing in there. You can try to hide. Give me a stealth roll.
Actually, I'm not gonna try and hide. Then I got a meat shield between me and the armor now. I'm good. I'm gonna attack.
Okay. Go with the attack.
I'll use my short bow and. Would it be a sneak attack since it's
Yeah.
not directly?
I would give you a sneak attack. There's someone close enough. We'll say Vrail is definitely within 5 feet. You hit, and doing 11 damage.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Where do you see the damage?
So you
Underneath.
see piercing and then sneak, because he has
Oh,
one
you add
d.
those two together? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
It
That's
looks
what you yelled during your sneak attack.
just like, boom,
Yeah.
right there. All right, Vrail, you're up.
He's got his short sword in one hand and his axe in his offhand. He's gonna begin swinging.
All right. And the adjusted rules, you can do the dual wielder as just part of the full attack action. That 16 is going to miss. 19 hits for 7 damage from the axe.
I slash with my forearm, completely missing, and then just do like this roundabout thing where I just axe up.
Caleb?
I am grabbing onto the banister for support at the top of the stairs, and I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on this weird thing. Be like, no. Armor does not do that. Armor does not do that.
What type of damage is this?
Psychic. It'll do 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from his next saving throw.
All right.
So it has to make a intelligence save against 15.
Unless it's resistant to psychic damage. It could be an empty suit of armor with no
It
mind.
is. It looks like this does absolutely nothing. Like, it just. Nah.
It can't
just
be reasoned with.
it doesn't even react.
It can't. My force didn't work. There's no reasoning with this thing.
I'll tell you, normally a good play with an intelligence of 1 and a -5 to that roll.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, immune to psychic.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling. I was thinking of an empty suit of armor. It's not going to have a mind to sliver.
Arden, you're outside. What are you doing with the kids?
Well, I was thinking first I would roll perception to see if I hear any of this going on.
Racing.
Roll perception.
Oh, let's go.
I mean,
Yeah, you
like the
hear
creaks of a
sneaky-
spooky old house, but that's about it. I mean, they're third floor to first. Like you barely
That's
kind of
true.
hear anything.
I feel like an axe on metal would be rather loud, though.
Your friends are kind of loud.
Yeah, that's fair.
like,
touche.
like normally they've been fairly loud inside this house.
Touche. I hear a clang and I look back and say, "By the gods, what are they doing now?"
Yeah.
Children, little ones, Thorn and
Rose.
Rose, right?
Every rose has its thorn.
You go sit in
There it is,
timeout
and
for that one.
That was Curse of Strahd, everybody.
And
Thank
then
you. Try the VR. I'm here
hand
all
comes
week.
down from the sky and crushes the house, all of us in it, killing us instantly. The end.
Wow.
I mean, you lobbed it up there. I mean, just right down the middle.
God.
What were you saying to them?
Uh,
Rose is the older, Thorn is the younger.
Yeah. I look at Rose and I ask, how long have you lived here? It's so dusty and in some rooms yet so tidy in others. What?
I don't know. Just there's just a monster in there, and we're scared. My little brother's up there, Walter.
We're looking for
The
your
attic.
brother, Rose. We'll find your brother. But
Can we ask
Tell
the
me,
suit of
how-
armor if its name is Walter?
We can.
It's
There's
not your
no reasoning
turn.
with
I don't know if
thing.
it's going to answer, but
Sorry, go ahead, Steven.
we'll find your brother, Rose. Don't you worry. He's in capable hands. But tell me, how long have you lived here?
my whole life. I'm 10.
With your family?
Yeah,
And where are your parents?
I don't know.
Where did you last see them? Do you remember?
Steven is like passive aggressively trying to figure out where the house looks like shit.
before we went to bed, before we heard the monster, and we ran down here.
Okay.
Have you guys heard of Pledge?
Would you like to hear my Lord and Savior?
Oh, you're gonna be that kind of holy man.
We're fighting the Black Knight, and Steven's out here like, and on this page, he tells us how we're saved.
And then Boba Fett turned them into frogs.
Frogs.
Yeah, magical fuck frogs.
All right,
Do
Tanner.
not cut off that woman's clitoris.
Tanner, what you want to do?
You know what? I'm backed in a corner. I don't really feel like opening other doors, so I can do. I think I have a dual wield attack, right? Yeah, with a dagger and a short sword.
Yeah. Do you have? You don't have the fighting style dual wield though, right?
No.
Okay, so it just the dagger, the second attack, just will not have the your dex mod on it.
Right. That's fine. All right. So short sword and then dagger.
So actually, the dagger would only be 1 damage. You wouldn't get the +3 from the dex, but you did get 1 damage with that dagger.
Go.
You can ask the armor if its name is Walter.
Is your name Walter?
The armor doesn't say anything.
It doesn't have high intelligence.
The armor doesn't
Walter
say
could be
anything.
stupid.
We ran into this problem with Mr. Psychic Attack.
Hey, but he was forcing his way in. I'm asking politely.
All
It doesn't
right.
have an intelligence for human speech.
Intelligence and kindness are two different things.
Fuck.
So it's going to take 2 attacks. The first attack is going to try to hit Vrail.
Try me, bitch.
What is your AC?
It is a 13. It's not great.
It
It rolls above
hits for 5 damage.
Okay. Ouchies, that's a pretty big mozzarella.
Yeah.
Don't forget you have that potion.
That's a pretty big mozzarella.
And then
true,
for its
that's
second
awesome.
slam attack, it's going to attack Tanner, who hit it with a knife. Dude, he fucked you up. He hit for 8 damage.
Oh my god.
Yo, he had a max roll.
Wait, no.
You're lucky his roll wasn't one higher because he almost crit.
Oh my god. Dude, every time I've been hit by
You've-
something,
you've been
this whole
clunked.
campaign already, every single time they're just like, boom! I have no moves of defense. My,
All right,
my guy just stands there and
Don't forget
takes
you
it.
have a healing potion.
I do.
Taya, it's your turn again.
Taya, can you change elements? Do you have any spells that can rust this armor?
We're gonna cast Fairy Fire on it.
Okay.
It's gonna give us all advantage against it, right?
Yeah.
Man, if only Steven was here, giving us guidance.
Who is Steven?
Unfortunately, it actually makes its dex save on it. By 2. It rolled a 15.
Sorry, Arden.
Oh, waste of a spell.
Roland?
I'm assuming I still have sneak attack.
You still have sneak attack.
And I'm gonna shoot it again.
All right.
Pew pew.
Ooh.
You just enough to pling through that armor, and it does a lot of damage, and it's feeling really rough. Like it's looks like
Leaking armor goo.
it's like pieces have kind of fallen off. It's looking like one really solid hit's gonna take this thing out probably. Vrail, your turn.
Vrel's gonna do what Vrel does and start hacking away. Going to slash. No.
That short sword misses.
He's gonna turn around and hit it with an axe again. And misses. Both.
Axe misses as well.
Oh, come on, man. I set you up to finish it. What the hell?
Caleb.
Axing a lot of me.
We had to roll like 18 to hit, though. That's part of the problem.
It's plate mail.
You're axing a lot of.
So I'll be rolling this at advantage because of Fairy Fire, right?
No, he made his
He
dex save
made
on Fairy
his
Fire.
Oh, okay. Well, you tried.
Light crossbow, not quite enough. It just kind of plings off the armor.
Freaking armor protects it. Why?
And it is the armor.
We transition back to the front of the house with Arden arguing with children.
Hey now, Arden is much more kind.
He's not arguing. He's being.
He's lightly interrogating.
He is.
He is a war cleric.
Oh, that would be wonderful. A war cleric helping us fight our battle? Who would have thought
Hey
of
man,
that?
nobody's called my name yet. I'm just out here talking to some kids. It just sounds like you're roughhousing.
What do you want to do? All right.
So I already talked to Rose. Arden looks to Thorn and says, "Thorn, is that true? You haven't seen your parents either."
No, and he kind of like gets closer to Rose and is almost like hugging like her side with his
That's okay, Thorn. That's okay.
like
I-
yeah.
You were scared by the monster. I know monsters can be scary. I've fought many in my time. I've slain quite a few.
Yeah.
And you say that your brother is upstairs. We haven't found him yet. Where is he?
Somewhere in the nursery, maybe, which it's
a
in
nursery?
the attic area
All the
by
way
our
upstairs is your-
room.
And where's your room? Tell me about your room, Rose.
It's just all the way at the top.
All the way at the top. Okay. Is there anything in your room that I should be worried about either? Or
No, not that I know of.
where did you hear the monster?
It's down below.
Okay. Okay. Stay here. If you see or hear the monster again, do you have anyone nearby that can look after you?
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know.
Then stay here. If anything comes out of this door that isn't one of us, run into the woods and take your brother. Okay,
Okay.
Rose?
Yeah.
You're going to be a big girl, and you're going to look after Thorn, and I'm going to go get your brother. What's his name?
Walter.
Walter. I'll go find Walter, okay?
Mhm.
Okay, stay here.
Arden's gonna make a great dad.
The fabled
I think the party's
Walter
adopting
Curse.
2 children.
All right. It's
5, 10,
Party is
15, 20,
adopting 2
25,
children.
30. I have moved 30 feet. Heading back towards the group.
okay.
That is simply playing around and tossing.
Uh,
javelins up and
Tanner,
downstairs.
your turn.
All right, I guess we're gonna do a repeat, but we're gonna go dagger first. So it's like-
The
also-
sword's a short sword, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
it's
really
fine.
quick before I do that roll, if I take a health potion, is that my action? Can I no longer attack?
That is your action, and you can no longer attack.
Just take the potion and run down the stairs and go grab the idiot talking to the kids.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm gonna
Um,
flee.
If you
Wait, if I try to
flee,
leave, he gets an attack.
he
of
would have an attack of
opportunity.
opportunity.
You try to leave, and he
uh,
kicks you down the stairs, knocking
Yeah,
you
and
unconscious.
I'm already,
first before you
I'm
run.
already hurt.
Drink it and run.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink it and try to go get Arden. So I'll drink my potion. How much does that heal me for?
2d4 plus 2.
Oh god, 2d4 plus 2.
Oh
7.
shit! 9.
Let's
9.
go. Full heal.
A nearly full heal.
Well, I'm
What?
at 12, right?
Oh yeah, but like the potion was almost max.
Right. All right, and then I'm gonna flee here.
Okay, so you're just gonna get out of his range. He will take an attack of opportunity
10 feet.
and misses.
Disengage work as a bonus action.
He cannot disengage as a bonus action. That is a
right,
rogue
so
ability
that's-
at level 2.
So
Got it,
that's
got it,
10
got it.
feet. This should be 10 feet. So my last 10 feet should put me like right here. That's like 30 feet. I'm at the top of the stairs. And and in this time, can I also like yell up, be like, Arden, we kind of need you up here.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to shout that over the banister.
All right, it's the armor's turn. He's gonna take a swing at Vrail. He's going to miss,
Duck and weave. Duck and weave.
and he's gonna take another swing at Taya, and
Dip, dodge, duck, dive, and dodge.
Dip, dodge, duck, dive, and dodge.
that one
That'll
misses
pull
as
you.
well. All right, so back to Taya.
Duck.
We're gonna thorn whip again. Hope for the best. God damn.
It just like makes a little like necklace around him, but nothing. Just all right, rolling.
We shooting.
Shoot the shit.
Oof.
Oof! That is no bueno.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
You drop the bow.
Roll.
Luckily, I have modifiers to keep it from being an actual 1.
All right, Vrail.
Rail roars and goes, "Rah!" and slashes at them with his sword. Misses. And then roars again and tries to hit with his axe. Oh my god, what is this ass bullshit?
I mean,
This is why I hate the auto roller.
it's a really high AC for level 1.
Even still, the auto roller is rolling ass. It smells like shit in my room because of these rolls.
These die are made of bone.
Caleb?
Do I have a melee weapon that I could use? I could use to cast Booming Blade. Can I have a sword staff?
You can use any melee weapon. I think you should have at least a dagger.
I do have a dagger. All right, so I'll
With your
gonna rush and
with your
go
like
across.
I'm a bum
Yeah.
rush him.
with your like plus
Yeah,
3 to hit.
I'm gonna magic. So do I hit Booming Blade or do I hit the dagger button? with
You
this?
So I think the early booming blade, the extra damage is only roll booming blade, and then you would have to do an attack roll
Okay.
because I don't think you get any extra damage on the initial booming blade until level 5.
Damn, that was a good hit.
Yeah, if the target willingly moves 5 or more feet, it'll take that 5 thunder damage. But it hits. You do 2 damage, and it's looking a little rough. It's looking pretty hard. Arden, what you got?
Arden hears Tanner yell, what was it?
Yeah, we could use a hand up here.
Arden responds, "What? Did you drop another lance off of a armor?
No, you idiot, we're being attacked.
What? By the gods!" And
Great
Maybe.
Odin's raven.
You
5, 10,
can,
15, 20, 25,
Googly mooglies.
30.
and if you want, you can take a dash action that'll get you up to the top landing, but you won't have an attack.
I will do that. I will still dash to the top.
Okay. So, like, you can, as one of your actions, you can take dash, which allows you to double your movement speed, but that's your action.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that would put me right about there.
You could, I could say you could get inside, like, up to the armor if you really wanted to.
All right. I'll get up to just behind Taya and Vrael to, like, if that's as far as I can go. That'll give me a moment to scan the surroundings and see, like, how best I can assist. Give me a moment to analyze the situation.
Be the guy with the only one that's got an 18 AC in the group.
Oh, look who decided to show up.
All right, Tanner.
Tanks in the rear.
I'm gonna make my way back up towards this top of the stairs, high enough that I can take a shot with my longbow.
Sure.
All right. And then I have to hit him already to make him a favored foe, right?
I would say this right now. If you just hit him, he's probably going. He will die.
Okay, so then we'll just roll for longbow then.
Blech.
Yeah, that's enough.
These have been
fucking
pretty.
You need to find some religion and pray to RN Jesus, man.
Dude, I have had rough.
It's like some Andrew rolls.
Those are
right?
some Andrew rolls and a half right there. One of the guys in our group, like, he'll roll the double one.
That's pretty classic. That sounds
Yeah.
like me.
All right. Time for that armor, and it.
I shoot and I hit the top stair. I'm still too low on the stairs. I hit the top stair.
It's angry that it like tried to get shot with the armor, so it's actually going to run towards you. And
Me?
when it does, because it's got a 1 intelligence, It actually takes that extra 5 damage from Booming Blade, which is enough to kill it.
Oh, thank God.
Because I can't fudge any more 20-some rolls.
Why?
This thing's rolling like 23, 22. I'm like, y'all have like 10 points of health. I might have murdered 3 of you guys.
This campaign has been aggressively against us living.
You guys are level
first
1,
minute.
so like it's
called the Death House.
So which one of you?
it's the Durst house. Thank you.
Mind you.
I threw a mind flare at in my campaign against all my level 1 players.
Oh, so sweet.
Mind flayers are disgusting at like level 8.
Yeah, I know. It was a young one. I nerfed him a lot, and God intervened. It's okay. God was watching out for them.
I mean, mind flayers are bullshit just from the 60-foot cone on the intelligence save. But
I know. I wanted them to really like sweat for the first session. Can't all be happy, feel good times.
Like
You gotta
now.
work my whole clench a little bit.
Wait, which character has the OCD?
Mine, Caleb.
Caleb.
Yeah, I slap you upside the head.
Well, I was about
What
to
the
knock
hell?
on it, so that's also on me.
Yeah, but
I
didn't.
solved the problem. Did I see any of you blow it up with your knives? No.
No, I only shot it twice.
Besides, the fairy fire did take care of the dust and the cobwebs.
How? And it doesn't work like that, Colton. It's fine.
All right. So
It's not real fire.
the
Door
room up
next to
there
me.
was empty, so that was good.
I'm gonna look at this door next to me. This one.
All right, throw me a perception. Door's okay.
I'm gonna go in it.
All right.
God damn.
I'm gonna investigate this door down this way.
All right. Inside, this is the master suite. Double doors to this room have dusty panes of stained glass set into them. The designs on the glass resemble windmills. The dusty cobweb-filled master bedroom has burgundy drapes covering the windows. Furnishings include a 4-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veils, a matching pair of empty wardrobes, a vanity with a wood-framed mirror, and a jewelry box. Padded chair.
I'm gonna open this closet door.
Okay, let me reveal.
I guess I should do another perception.
I just love hearing all the things
And
people
roll
are like.
initiative.
People like pick the most random stuff. He's like, I'm gonna pick up the vase and see if it's made of candy.
The jewelry box is made of silver with a gold filigree, which is worth 75 gold pieces. And inside are 3 gold rings worth 25 gold pieces each, and a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant worth 750 gold.
Yeah, I tossed the whole thing into the bag.
Is someone recording this in the bag?
That's Colton. You're
It
the bag.
was me, and then someone else started doing it.
Oh, okay.
I also can do it.
Anyone
I
has
think we're all
access
good,
to it.
Just call it out if you're typing it. That's all.
All right.
Like I called out saying I was gonna put the crossbows in.
This
I
little
missed
area that you went into, Vrail, it's just a dusty closet. Empty. And then there's a balcony
closet.
area, like
Is
sort of
someone
out
doing
here.
putting the lots of money into the bag for me? Or do I need to do that?
This is the dumb waiter over here in the corner, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
like, so you said what, the jewelry box?
jewelry box.
Walks behind the
Is
bed
worth how
to where
much?
this opening is.
You said the jewelry box was worth what?
It's in
The
chat.
jewelry box is 75. 3 gold rings at 25, and the necklace at 750. That's showing up in chat
I'm
for
adding
you,
that
right?
To the
Yes,
bag I'm holding
chat.
list. I copy and pasted it to the bag of holding list.
Oh, you did.
Um,
Cancel out.
Michael,
That's cool.
Arden would like to inspect that suit of armor. And Arden says, I don't understand. The children said the monster was downstairs, not upstairs.
Clear that wasn't the monster.
We still haven't gone to the basement like smart people.
That's true. We've been everywhere that isn't that. We're very much dungeon crawling these people's
We've been
houses. They're
looking
waiting
for
outside. Like,
Walter.
Hey, we're on the 3rd floor looking for the kid, and is that a door I
It's got a sinking suspicion that the kid is the monster.
That is a window.
I look out the window.
Misty choke forest, like
Okay.
outside the window. It's
I'm gonna-
gray outside, like it was earlier in the day.
I wanna check on this door down here.
Which
Is
door?
it facing the back or the front of the house?
This is facing the back of the house.
I don't see anything suspicious in the back of the house.
Nope.
No trap door to the basement. Nothing.
Nope.
Okay.
Also, it's the door by where the armor was.
The one down here or the door
Yeah.
here?
The door. Oh, there's two right there.
There's a door
then-
here, and there's a door here, and there's a door here.
I'm gonna do this door going into here,
Okay.
into the left, like behind where the armor is. And that's perception, right?
Yep. The door. Nothing wrong with the door. When you open in, you see it's a storage room. Dusty shelves lining the wall of the room. There's some sheets, blankets, old bars of soap. And there's the broom at the back.
I'm gonna take the bar of soap, and I'm gonna put that in my own personal inventory because Tanner's used to a higher standard of living, and it's not often that you come across bars of soap at inns. So I'd like to have one on me.
Hey, throw the other one in the bag.
All right, fine. I'll grab them both and we'll put them in the bag.
Oh, you can keep one. Just throw one in the bag, just in case, I mean,
All right.
Something
You
else.
Also,
don't mind the rest of us with BO.
I'm gonna check the door in front of me. Oh wait, can someone bless me first? That'd be nice. Or guidance. Yeah.
I'm coming. I can guide you in how to open a door. Put your hand on the doorknob. Slowly turn it.
Well, I did get that one.
Be sure that you don't alert any traps. Careful of the turn order.
Is it saying? Does it look empty to you guys, or does it look like the turn order is still there?
The turn order is
Yeah,
still there.
Turn order's still there.
There.
I don't know why it's not clearing out.
It's gone.
Well, no, I just dismissed it.
Let me guess, Mike. It's a door.
Which one? This one?
I rolled a 6,
He's
7,
right
8.
here.
Yeah, it's just a door.
I'm gonna go through it. I don't care.
I'm proud of you, Roland. Bravo.
It's a bathroom.
Congratulations,
Dark
Roland.
room
You found
contains
the
a
washroom.
Like
wooden
to-
tub
to
with
take a
clawed
crap.
feet, a small iron stove with a kettle resting on it, and a barrel under a spigot on the east wall. There's a cistern used to collect rainwater, but it looks like the plumbing no longer works.
Brell was gonna use the bathroom.
I'd like to look through the door on the west. To the west.
Okay, are you going to like check the door, or are you just gonna like go in?
I'm just gonna go in.
Okay.
It's always
I'll
nerve
fall right behind you.
Da-dum. Da-dum.
Let me pull you and reveal this.
Dum, 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 dum,
I'm right behind you.
dum, 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 dum,
Yeah, I'm gonna stand.
Diddle-doo.
CJ, last time someone said they were standing right behind me and I opened the door, it's like, hey, both of you rolled a dodge. It was a flame jet.
Fine by
Maybe
me.
instead of the Jaws theme, I should have done the Jeopardy theme. Do 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 do.
What are we
do,
waiting on?
do.
Is
Aha.
Steven
Oh, sorry. Just
Oh, okay. I didn't know if we were waiting on a roll.
So this is actually the nursemaid's suite. Dust and cobwebs shroud an elegantly appointed bedroom, and an adjoining nursery area, which would be the door here. Double doors with panes of stained glass pull open to reveal a balcony here. The bedroom contains a large bed, 2 end tables, and an empty wardrobe. Next to the wardrobe is a full-length mirror with an ornate wooden carved frame to look like ivy and berries. Inside the nursery contains a crib covered with a hanging black shroud.
I'm gonna pull the shroud back. I'm gonna go in the nursery and pull the shroud back.
I'm gonna stand in this corner then.
Hide in the corner.
Damn straight. I'm gonna hide. Let's see. Do I hide?
I'm gonna.
Woo! Yeah, I hide.
Was the room to the east? Was that the children's room?
Then that's the master suite.
So here we have a balcony, and here is an area with, it looks like a crib with, let's see, where was it? It was the,
I'm over here in the corner.
yeah. It's a nursery with a crib covered with a hanging black shroud.
Yeah, CJ said he's pulling it off, and I did a stealth roll in the corner to make sure that whatever he finds can't see me.
Okay, you're pulling off the sheet?
CJ is.
Yes.
Okay.
Pulling the shroud back.
Ran in the corner and hid in the shadows very well.
I do it with a flourish. Whoosh.
Where was that? It's 15.
I'm John Cena right now.
Who's John Cena? I don't see anyone.
Exactly.
You see a baby-sized bundle lying in the crib, wrapped in a blanket, like completely wrapped.
Pick it up.
You pick it up, it's incredibly light, because there's nothing inside the blanket. At this point...
You just hear a loud, just a... I fucking knew it.
And all of a sudden, a specter appears in the corner. It looks... It would be sort of like...
Why is it right next to me? My character's
fucking
so
baby in
unlucky.
here.
I'm so unlucky.
It is not wanting to
You know
clear
why
the
I did
turn.
stealth and hid in the corner? I
Okay.
knew you were being stupid.
This dumb thing is not wanting to clear for me, so I'm going to have to do this manually. But, yes, this is what you see.
Sexy. Can I
That
sleep
looks
with
like that looks like something that a sword will totally not hit.
it? Magic weapons we need.
Didn't you pick up a windmill sword?
That is non-magical.
We don't
Yeah.
know that.
Didn't you pick up a windmill?
I inspected it. I would have seen if it was magical or not.
Yeah, I said it was mundane. It was just like
Yeah.
an average longsword. Could I get everyone to roll initiative?
Let's
I throw
see
the
that.
bundle at it.
Let's see that crit.
Not as an attack roll. I just-
Steven!
Who is?
Woo!
Oh, sorry. That's your name in-
Whoever-
that's your name in the chat. Artie.
Whoever rolled a 0.08.
Damn, I didn't do much better. I throw the bundle at it, not as an attack roll. Just
Just as a...
Just
All right.
mad because he's
Out of
like, I
curiosity,
knew it.
since I'm hiding, would that give me advantage?
All right, does anyone have initiative 25 to 20 on their
Hold on, I was
rolls?
asking a question. Since I was hiding in the shadows, does that give me any advantage?
I'll give you advantage on your first attack.
First attack? Okay.
Whenever it's up in your initiative roll.
Yeah, I'm
Rail
writing
calls
down.
out to the specter and asks if its name is. Are you Walter?
It just kind of screams back at you.
No,
what?
no
Did you actually
sound.
scream or?
It actually screams.
No, were you? I just saw your mouth open and
Yeah,
no
because all I
sound. Like,
see going like,
Oh, you didn't hear me?
No,
No.
not.
Oh, I did scream.
I believe you.
I think it just didn't pick.
Screams back at
it.
it.
It might. The noise canceling might have like picked it up.
Oh yeah, noise canceling stops you from screaming. It's great. Vril
Yeah.
screams
No.
back at it, going,
Ah!
By
Okay.
the gods.
Vril
So
every time it screams, Vril screams at it.
no one got 25 to 20.
No.
No. Did everyone roll?
We do not
initiative?
want to fight this
Yes.
thing. We straight up do not want to fight this thing, apparently.
Okay, so apparently this thing goes first with a 17. So it looks like then Taya, then Tanner.
That's rare. I don't usually get a high initiative.
Then Caleb. The good news is it's a little easier to hit this thing than it is a suit of armor.
Maybe.
Physical damage works.
Yeah, I was like, if physical damage hits.
Then Vril. Worst
'Cause if
case,
not, I have.
worst case they would be resistant, and a lot of times, which just means it's like half damage.
Also, Steven, your initiative was so slow because you were like, because you're so like spiritual. You saw this spirit. We're like, an unrestful spirit. How could it be so lost?
What does this do?
That's why you were so slow. You were just immediately stricken with the grief of a wayward spirit.
And I'm just sitting here in the shadows going, if I don't move, it can't see me.
Got that T-Rex viz.
So it turns to Tanner, and just like it tries to do this life drain attack on you, but you're just like, oh god, no, and it misses. So you
Don't do that.
not today, Satan.
Time for some holy magic.
Yep. Taya, your turn.
Ow, 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 Wendy. Okay. It's a specter.
Oh, there it goes.
I only have one spell slot left.
It's
The entire turn thing just disappeared.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no.
fine.
An inspector.
I have it written down, so I'm tracking.
Cool.
It's like a man in a long trench coat who's trying to solve a crime.
Arden is last, I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
She's gonna
Right there with
produce
you, buddy.
flame and shoot it at her.
Unfortunately, it doesn't quite hit. It's close, but not quite there. Tanner.
I'm gonna double attack.
Okay.
Okay. So let's do a. Is it smarter to end with my dagger or end with my short sword?
It doesn't matter, because it's the same modifier that would only be used once. Both hit.
Well, I clicked twice. I'm sorry.
So you've done, like, you feel it going through, and you feel it doing damage, but not quite as much as it seems like it would normally sort of do.
So it's resistant. Physical. Damn, and even on my accidental roll, I got a frickin' 20.
So does
Damn.
Tanner warn us that the attacks are?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it definitely doesn't like that, but I can tell it's not quite the same. You're gonna have to hit it with something harder than a blade.
But you did do damage. And it visibly, like... All right, we got Caleb. You're up next.
Wait, how much damage did I deal? Do I know?
It's half, so it's half rounded down.
So 6.
5.
So I hear the commotion. I start running.
3 and
through,
2.
Wait, why did I only deal?
critted.
Oh, because it's of each.
No, that was the third accidental roll.
Oh.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
I see.
yeah.
My bad.
Alright, pop into the room and I'm going to go for Mind Sliver again, see what happens.
Okay. That hurt her. That hurt her pretty hard. Like you hit on that. Like she wasn't able to make the save on that, and it looked like she took the full brunt of that damage. Rail, you're up. She
So how
looks. She looks.
How much damage she took? 6.
She took 6 damage, and I think what is it? It's a 1d4 on the next save that she has to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Rail just yells, "Any damage is damage," and runs straight to her and begins hacking and slashing.
First one hits. Second one just barely misses.
Damn. Whatever. At least I got some damage off on her.
Got some damage. Roland, and I gave you advantage on your attack, and you would get
So
sneak
that's-
attack on this.
I was about to say I'm hitting
So
shot.
so
I
Vrail
hope so.
Vrail dealt 3 then, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'm gonna shoot it. Yes.
What?
With advantage.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, that advantage helped, and
damn, dude.
the bow just hits true and just boom. Even though this thing is incorporeal, it's like you hit just the right whatever, and actually took out,
You found its heart.
yeah, all of this. So just as like the way I'm gonna run crits is forget the stuff after the plus. It's just taking whatever is on that left side, like that first sneak number and that first damage number, and just double it. So you'll get your dex modifier doubled on top of it. So it averages out to the same, like, roll-wise, but you get a little extra because of the modifier damage. So it would have been normally 24 damage, but it was 12. And it was enough to kill her.
All right. Yet again, Arden did not have to fight the thing.
The Holy Warrior didn't have to fight the ghost.
The passive officer, the pacifist officer of war.
Yes, the holy warrior seeks peace.
I will say this right now. I did give you a little break because of Tanner picking up that soap. Technically, that broom's supposed to beat the shit out of you.
Oh yeah. Wait, so why did I not get hit by the broom? Because I took the soap.
Because of being nice. It's supposed to attack you if you
okay.
get within 5 feet of it.
Broom's supposed to attack you?
Yeah.
No, the broom appreciates that he's being clean.
Why do I
That's
find
funny.
a broom?
All right. What do you guys want to do now?
A, you're welcome, and B, if that's what's upstairs, what the fuck's in the basement?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
there's still more upstairs. Has anybody else found
My
stairs
my
or
question
ladders?
is, are we going another hour?
I can.
I'm down.
I can as well.
Yeah, sure.
Sam,
I can. I just want to grab a water if we are.
Okay, we
that's
can take a
not
quick.
allowed.
We can take a
500
quick
meters.
water.
Little bio break.
There should be a way to get to the top.
Go get some snacks. How
I'll-
about a carbonated soda?
I'll give you a
So you
guess
said
of
there's
where
a way
the
to get to the top floor?
3 guesses as to where you got to try find.
The dunwaiter.
The balcony.
The one bit of black that's not
I can't grab a water.
There's a bit of black that's not a good. Wouldn't that be
here.
the basement?
No, there's got to be a hidden door somewhere between the staircase and this room.
All right, I'm
gonna-
gonna grab some more water.
To find this door.
Yeah, we're doing a 5-minute intermission.
All right. I'll be back.
Well, when we get back, I'm gonna roll perception to try and find this secret entrance, which I
it's that-
assume might be the
I think it's-
wardrobe.
I think it's that door. Yeah, on the first floor by the stairs. Because if you look at the maps, there's a little square outlet on the second floor, like where like.
I
where
thought he
that
was
would
meeting
be.
something up here that's hidden that we can get higher.
Well, I think it's this. Like if you look at this and right here, that kind of matches the outline, as does right here, unless we already opened that and that is actually a locale.
I don't think we opened this yet. I'm trying to see everything. See what has to be bid door. Yeah. This looks like a door. I don't think we opened it, so we could check that out real quick on the way down.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely a door, but I don't think it goes up because this is above that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, maybe. We already looked behind the bedroom. Why is there a gap right there?
It's just the window.
Oh, okay.
It's just like alcoved for the window. I'll tell you later on, like, I loved playing as a rogue.
Yeah.
The rogues are really fun. Like, their level 2 feature is really spectacular because it allows for a lot of extra movement stuff. I played the Arcane Trickster rogue, so they get magic, and I gave them high charisma, so I got to do all face character type stuff, which was really fun. My old rogue character.
Oh,
Yeah. I really enjoyed playing that character a lot. It was a really fun character.
and then he died.
He turned to dust from fucking bugs.
Come on in.
From a swarm of locusts. I almost died in session 1 due to mosquitoes. It was only appropriate that I died fully via locusts.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Session 1 was rough because he's like, yeah, no one's got armor and you all only have daggers. And we're like, what? It's like, oh yeah, we'll let like one person get like a light crossbow. And
Thanks,
so like
Aaron.
session 1, I had the highest AC because I was the only dex-based character.
Oh man.
Oh.
Scott says he's putting the dogs to bed.
Yeah, I've only seen pictures of his dog.
I want to see the baby.
It looks it's a mutt, but it looks a lot like it's got a bit of German Shepherd in him, or like that sort of type of dog.
So cute. Oh man, Colton made popcorn and just walked by me. It smells really good.
I saw him walk by in the background.
Nothing better than fresh popcorn.
Oh, I know. And I just got some more today. That's like the ultimate butter.
A friend of ours just had her baby shower yesterday, and her party favor was cheddar and caramel popcorn.
Chicago
ready to
style.
pop.
Chicago
Style, yes.
Let's go. That is the.
I was gonna say
best.
Chicago style, but I'm like, I don't know who knows that. But yes,
Colton's a
Chicago
Midwest
style
dude.
popcorn. And there was a ton left over, and I was like, give them all to me, and that's what I was eating earlier.
Oh man, that stuff is so good.
Oh, it's from this like fresh place too that they have right near their home. So it was all nice and fresh. Oh, it was delicious. So
Nice.
good. And like it punches you in the face with that cheddar flavor, and I'm just like, yes.
Yes. That sounds so good.
I mean, were you, like, Colton, are you more like the northern part of Indiana? Like closer to
Yeah, we
Illinois,
we're
Chicago?
like- yeah, like we're Northwest Indiana, so we're right near Gary, Indiana, actually.
Oh, so you're like right near like Chicago then.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That first thing I thought too.
I can officially say I've driven through Gary now.
Where's that from?
Why don't you just run over?
It's from the
Gary?
Music Man. It's from the
Yeah, it
Music
was
Man.
the Music Man.
It's where the Professor Harold Hill's from.
Okay. That
Do you-
movie's trouble.
They
Do you-
made fun of it on.
Capital T.
They made fun of it on Futurama too.
Oh yeah. Well, you know it's back on Broadway because Hugh Jackman's playing Harold Hill.
Hugh Jackman and Sutton Foster.
Did you
They
see
kicked
what's
Beetlejuice out of their theater.
Did you see what's coming to Broadway in
No way.
2023 from England? The musical made from one of the greatest movies of all time, Back to the
Shrek?
Future.
Oh yes, I did hear about that.
There's a Back to the Future musical.
Yes.
Oh God, I
It's-
want to see it so bad
It's
now.
it's actually like every time I've seen like things on it, everyone that's like I've been to it twice. It's like it's amazing.
I bet it is amazing.
I
do
listened to
wanna
the
see it.
soundtrack. I'm obsessed with the Doc Brown song. Like it works, just because there's a line where like Marty's like,
It works. It works.
yeah, it's kind of that, but it's like it's the point where it's like, Doc, where'd all these girls come from? It's like the chorus girls come out, and he's like, I don't know, they just show up when I start singing.
I love that.
I've heard that one.
Oh, hey, we're all here.
But there's a line when he goes back to the 1950s, and it's talking about like they're living in the new modern times, and it's talking about all the great things they have in the 50s, and it's like let it gasoline, cigarettes, asbestos.
Yeah, Sam, I showed you that one.
I'm like, I really, really want to see this.
All right, Dead Spectre.
All right, so who's checking for doors?
Me. I'm doing a perception check to see if there's a door on this third floor.
Guidance.
Is someone casting guidance on me?
Are you back,
where are
Arden?
you?
Oh yeah.
Something seems suspicious about that broom.
Am I
I'm going
going
to
to?
check it out.
You going to Braille?
No.
Who is requesting guidance?
Me, Braille.
All right, I'm next to you, Braille.
Is anyone helping you? If so, you can roll with advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna look.
All right,
You're gonna help? Okay.
so you can roll with advantage. 16. All right.
Is that enough? Who knows?
So you see,
Well, you also get the do you have is the
No.
guidance turned on?
So-
I clicked it, but it didn't for some reason roll with it. But let me just roll a d4.
Yeah.
18.
So, pushes open to reveal a little passageway that has a dusty set of stairs that leads up to the attic.
It's always a fucking wardrobe. I'm gonna go in.
All right.
I'm going to Arden follows Braille.
Freya also
Baby
follows.
behind a wardrobe.
So yeah, you go up there.
We're looking for Narnia, bitches.
Where else are you going to put your baby?
If there's Turkish delights, I'm selling you guys. For it.
What is it like? The most unrealistic thing in Chronicles of Narnia is that children like Turkish delight.
Yeah, that's true.
I only had one
Before I
sentence
liked
straight.
it. Yeah.
It's not bad, but like as a kid, I would not have liked it.
I mean, it's not like betray your entire family good, but it's. still
Yeah,
pretty
it's not
good.
tell your family worthy, but shit. It's not even chocolate covered.
All right, so you open the door into the attic, and it's a bare hall choked with dust and cobwebs, and you see a locked door in front of you here.
Ooh, did someone say locked door?
It's a
I
locked
yelled down
door.
the stairs. Hey, Rogue, get your ass up here.
Is it
Owen,
iron
can
key
you
shape?
can you try to unlock this door?
Already in front of you, buddy.
It looks like an iron
you're behind-
key would sort of
over here.
fit it.
Right here.
Oh, hey, I put that in the bag of holding.
Oh, okay, great.
Oh, cool.
Arden takes the key from the bag of holding and unlocks the door.
Okay.
The passageway
now
to
I'm
your
gonna knock next to
nursery.
you, buddy.
The door unlocks.
We probably shouldn't let Arden look around the bag of holding lest we get lectured.
Is that a dead baby skeleton?
So,
Oh my god, those are dead
these-
kid skeletons.
Those are some dead children.
All right, so
Did you check? Did you check to see if the kids were corporeal?
the room was locked from the outside. The room contains bricked up window flanked by two dusty wood framed beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on the side and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are draped in cobwebs, Lying in the middle of the floor are two small skeletons wearing tattered but very familiar clothing. The smaller of the two cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize.
We should have
Arden,
double checked to
Arden
make sure that
runs.
the kids were corporeal.
Arden runs downstairs to go check on the children.
The doll that we recognize?
Rose was holding it.
Okay,
Thorn.
gotcha.
Thorn.
I want to look at the dollhouse.
Steven, I can't believe you interrogated kids and didn't even think to ask if they were ghosts.
Who is Steven? This Steven is an idiot.
Hold on
Arden.
just a sec.
Yay!
Something appeared just near us.
Oh, good.
Oh, fuck me, man.
So as soon as you touch the...
Oh, for God's sakes.
Just
You're the one who keeps running away from the kids.
No, I ran to the kids.
So as soon as you touch the dollhouse, you see sort of apparitions of that look exactly like Rose and Thorn, who you saw outside.
He's got drip. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Who are you?
You are the kids that sent us here into this house.
We know it's we've been in this room for a long time. We died in here. Our parents locked us in the attic to protect us from the monster in the basement.
That didn't do a good job.
And we were so hungry, and we just eventually just kind of laid down, and I guess we died.
I guess I'll die.
I guess
Guess I'll die.
Do you remember anything else?
Fucking parents.
no, there's some sort of monster in the basement.
We haven't looked at your basement yet because two people that looked exactly like you children outside of your house asked us to come save your brother.
I mean,
Do you even have a brother?
It was
You have
in
a
the
brother named
corner,
Walter?
dude. There's a baby in the portrait.
we did, but he's kind of. I think he's our half brother.
Was
He's
he,
not the monster in the
was
basement,
he
is
in a
he?
nursery downstairs?
He it's our mom was really mad at her dad. It's Walter was born, but he was he was stillborn when he was born. Mom was furious with dad because our nursemaid's the one that had the baby.
Was your brother? Did he live in the nursery next to the nursemaid?
He would have, but he died right away, and they buried him in the family crypts down in the base in the area underneath the house.
I bet that Spectre was the nursemaid.
Yeah, that's probably why she screamed when I asked if she was Walter. Okay.
So what makes you stay here?
It's where else we don't want to leave. There's nowhere to go.
You can go on
Hey,
to the
where's
next
that-
life.
Where'd that idiot that ran downstairs go? He could tell you some really things.
I could make a religion check to see if I have anything useful to add.
Sure.
I'm gonna offer them food.
And they know they're ghosts. They know they're dead. They know they're ghosts. They know they're there.
When I was looking at that dollhouse, did it look familiar?
So, wow, that's your perception roll? Nice.
No, that's
Okay.
my religion check.
Well, no, like the one before.
Oh.
There's not much you can really kind of tell. It's like when you talk to them about it, they kind of say like, "We can't move on here. Nobody moves on.
Michael,
There's no way to put your souls to rest.
Nobody moves on from here."
am I, like when I'm down here out front, like are the two children that we spoke to still here? front of me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they are.
Oh no,
Oh no.
that's a no moment.
When
You better run your ass back up here if something happens.
you look at the dollhouse and you're kind of looking through it, Rose and Thorn like don't like that you're touching their stuff, but they're not doing anything about it. They're just kind of like, eh. But you're looking through and you're like, wow, it's an amazing replica, like an exact replica of this house. And as you're kind of searching through, what you notice is there's kind of a hidden door here in the attic, like around this area, that leads to like a staircase that goes all the way down to the basement.
Well, that sounds like a structural flaw.
So there's sort of like a small staircase that's like hidden within the structure of the house that'll go from the attic all the way down to the basement. So
Rail.
and Rose points out like there's a secret door here in the attic. You do, since you searched the dollhouse, you will have advantage to find that secret door whenever you make your searches.
Hey, Vrail.
Yeah.
If that's where the basement is, then what's that door on the first floor? You seem like a gung-ho type. You want to go open a door?
I'm always down to open a couple doors. They're just. Do we see this door and this door?
Looking in the dollhouse, you see that door that you didn't open on the first floor was a closet.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll just tell you that to save you time.
It's probably nothing in that closet.
Yeah, but you see
Brill
in there
walks out.
it's
Sorry.
sort of like you can probably guess where the structure area is looking at the other parts of this map.
Yeah, hey kids, is there anything we can do for you, though? Because you're, for lack of better term, doppelgangers downstairs that look very much alive, at least to my eye, sent us to go find your brother, and obviously that's not going to happen.
We don't want to leave, but maybe you could help put our bodies to rest?
What can we do for you?
Perfect. They're right outside.
I mean,
Well, hey, the crypts are right
No, the
downstairs.
skeletons.
We can
are-
take their bodies to the crypts downstairs.
yeah, our
We can put your bodies in the crypt after we make sure it's safe.
I mean, that might fit in the bag. They might fit in the bag of yours.
Oh God. Are you
Put
sure
bucket in
that's
the
not
bag.
going to be disrespectful
In
to
the
your
bag.
remains?
I
Put
mean,
it
we
in
can.
the
We're
bag.
dead.
We can. But
Yeah,
we'd rather
that's fair.
carry you politely and with some respect.
We just need our remains, our bones, like in.
Braille walks over and opens the bag of hold. Wait, who currently has the bag of holding?
There are like some clothes and coats and stuff like in the dress that you could kind of like wrap the remains in.
Yeah,
Bro,
I'll take
does.
the
He
nice
begins
robes and I'll wrap up the bodies neatly and I'll carry the two child bundles.
I'll also
The-
say
the
like that you
pile
probably
things behind
went
the bag of
downstairs
holding.
to check the closet and there were a couple of black cloaks in there and a top hat.
Ooh.
I wish we would have
I
searched
found
that.
something.
Some of us could have used one of those.
Well, he's bundling up the remains like
Wait,
a doggy
wait.
bag.
We could at least hold on. We could at least think about this in the long-term picture. We should wrap them up with the wolf pelts because we're gonna sell those anyway. And if it's a bad merchant, we're selling him used dead body wolf pelts.
We're trying to put them to rest, not fuck over some virgin.
Listen, 2 birds stoned at once. I don't see the problem.
That's
Two
how the
stone-
fucking spirits follow us for the rest of our lives.
I'm not the world's smartest man, but
That's
not
how you get
that-
ghost dance.
Okay, I'm only chaotic good, not fucking lawful evil or whatever, chaotic evil or whatever the fuck you're playing right now.
Well, wait. What's wrong with the wolf
You're gonna
pelts?
take care of your bodies. I'm gonna see if I can't find a way.
What's wrong with the wolf pelts?
I'm gonna open this door right here.
Well, he's
The door down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna open this door that's at the top here.
All right, hold on. Let me.
Yeah, no
my
problem.
Let me get my reveal areas.
Yeah, you're good. Well,
I'm gonna stand there. I'm gonna stand there for a minute, kind of taken back and shocked. I'm like, I don't get why they don't like the wolf belt idea.
All right, so let's go top room up here. This is a spare bedroom. It's web-filled room containing a slender bed, nightstand, rocking chair, empty wardrobe, and a small iron stove.
Braille opens the nightstand just to see if there's anything in it.
No, pretty empty.
Okay. Then he walks right back out.
Uh,
And goes to this
Roland,
door.
you
It's a room full of rocks.
go into, it's a storage room. It's a dusty chamber packed with old furniture, coat racks, standing mirror, dress mannequins, all draped in dusty white sheets. Underneath one of the sheets, you see a wooden trunk.
I'm gonna perception the trunk.
Okay. Sure, take a look.
Normal perception.
Trunk's not trapped in any way. Seems it's unlocked. You don't see any traps on it.
I'll open it.
Open it up, you see body of a woman. Wrapped in a tattered bedsheet stained with dry blood.
Awesome.
Make a medicine
that
check.
for you. Medicine. There we go. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, at least rolled well.
Looking at the way the sheet is and kind of how the bloodstains are, you can tell that woman was stabbed to death multiple times. That wasn't a once stabbing. That is a...
Wait, hold on. She was stabbed multiple times, or she was stabbed to death multiple times?
Multiple deaths.
I think she only died once.
She was stabbed to
Yeah,
death.
you only that one.
It was multiple stab wounds that did it.
At least 6.
Violent death.
Hey, Vrail. Another one for
Yeah?
the bag. Another one for the bag.
She looks kind of...
I got another one for the bag. And you're mad at me about the wolf pelts? And you're over here in the other room like, hey, I got another one for the bag.
We're in a bag of corpses.
They're a thing.
Well, this
pelts
one
aren't.
isn't begging me, but I'm gonna be polite. I mean, it could be the kid's mother.
It looks kind of like dressed in the same way that you saw the clothes on that specter that you fought earlier.
I almost said that.
Shit, the mother killed the handmaiden.
Yeah, I think
The horny
mother killed
handmaiden.
Chris.
Oh,
Right, tale about that.
Yeah, still should go in the crypt, right?
You guys played the D&D module, The Handmaid's Tale?
Once we get the bag of holding, yeah, we'll put that one for the crypt too. And then I walk back out and I go to this door and try to open it. Down here.
Yep, it opens.
Cool.
Inside,
Just cover all our bases.
inside,
bedroom.
it's a dust-choked room containing a slender bed, a nightstand, a small iron stove, a writing desk with a stool, an empty wardrobe, and a rocking chair. A smiling doll in a lacy yellow dress sits in the northern window box, cobwebs draping it like a wedding veil.
I'm gonna inspect the writing desk first to see if there's anything.
Sure.
Should I roll perception?
Sure.
Make sure it's on normal.
I'm
You
gonna
could do
come down-
advantage and just take the left. You don't see anything on the desk.
Yeah.
It's just a desk.
I'm gonna
Okay,
come down
then.
and come down and see that this is another bedroom, and then I'm gonna ask them who that room belongs to.
It's just an extra room.
I pick up the doll.
I mean, it looks kind of lived in.
No, it wasn't lived in. For it just.
And whose doll is that?
This Rose's doll.
They're kids.
She
Kids
like to
lose
play with the
shit.
doll.
I
I'm
pick
gonna
up the doll and bring
I'm
it
gonna
back to this room and put it in the dollhouse.
Thank you.
She's like, thank you.
Thanks.
My doll's in the doll.
My hero.
Thanks.
I'm just gonna open the door.
That's a window.
Oh,
Door's
I'm-
over here, right? The
Okay.
door's in this room.
I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna search this wall.
All right. Search with advantage. Perception.
Yep.
I'll help.
Well, he already has advantage.
Oh.
And I don't need help.
You just crit it, so it doesn't matter.
You don't see any secret door on this wall.
All right. I'm gonna move over here and check this corner.
Roll perception. No secret door there.
I'm gonna check this corner.
Roll perception. Holy shit, you find a secret door.
Secret door.
Secret
Secret
door.
tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
I just yell at the top of my lungs, found something to get anybody with an earshot to get their asses
I'm right
over
next to you. Don't yell.
Okay.
Stop telling
Not worried
the
about
kids
you.
to Come help.
So at this point, I think we're going to call it. Just because finding this secret door is the first milestone. Everybody goes to level 2.
Yeah.
Air horns.
Bah, 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 bah.
It doesn't really do much to go to level 2, but yeah.
It does a lot for some people.
I get a spell for the first time.
Rangers get spells. Sam gets wild shape. And because she's a moon druid, she gets badass wild shape. Any beast CR 1 or below, no flying or swim speed.
See, what do I get at level 2 for a fighter?
You get action surge.
Oh yeah, I do. I get one use of action surge.
Cleric, I think you get your channel divinity. Rogue, you
we
get.
Here's the thing: we don't hit those levels until we rest.
Well, we're gonna call it. You feel that
Well,
you
we just
should.
found an extra bedroom, so
You
Yeah.
found beds. Sleeping.
Might as well take a nap.
I'd say you can probably take a long rest here.
The kids room.
For your hit points, if you do the character mancer, do the roll, but if it rolls under half, take the half. So for any of you that are
Wait,
taking,
what does that mean?
Hold on. Trying to figure out how to make it do things. Okay, I set my level to level 2, but
yeah, it should have like the one.
I'm gonna have to play around with this to figure out how to use it fully.
There's at one like if you go through the character mancer, it'll do the stuff you need to do for leveling up, and for the HP, it says like take average or like roll.
What's the
how do I
character
how do I
mancer?
go to
what's the character mancer?
That's if you. It's the thing you use to like create it from up top, but if you hit the character sheet and then you go hit the gear icon, you should have at the bottom right, there's launch level plus character mancer.
You said gear icon.
Launch level.
Yeah, so where there's core bio spells,
Yeah.
you're going to click the gear next to spells.
launch
Wait.
level 1?
Oh, yeah,
character.
So
Okay.
not the level 1 character mancer. But the
we changed
option-
our level to 2.
Below it. So you'll
Okay, I
add
see.
like 1. So for I think the ranger and fighter, you're D10s. So when you do the roll, if it's less than a 6, make it a 6.
Oh wait, I have to. Okay, hold on.
Oh wait, no, I leave this at 1.
For Scott, Eric, and Steven, if it's less than a 5, make it a 5. If it's higher than a 5, you keep that number.
What am I rolling?
It'll be when you roll for your HP.
Okay, I rolled a 3, so I keep 5.
Yeah.
How do I roll?
It'll be as you go through the character mancer. For the extra level, it will because the amount of HP you earn will be whatever that roll is plus your Constitution modifier. But it'll automatically add the Constitution modifier on there.
Okay, so I press the gear, and then what do I click after I press?
There's
the
the launch level
Bottom
plus.
right, you see like a little anvil. 2 of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
so
said
not
launch.
the level 1 character mancer, but the second one, which is the launch
Okay,
level
I see it now.
plus character mancer.
Oh, I see at the bottom here.
When I did that, my HP looks like it already has a roll because it says my hit points are 20.
Would you roll for your HP? 6? No.
Yes. It
That's
says
weird. Yeah, my HP says 22.
Starting at level
20
2.
also.
for quick
Oh
thinking and
shit,
agility
Arden! You just crit your HP roll. Nice.
Woo!
All right.
You're the tank.
So it should
Can
have.
I, hold
One of
on,
these
have
guys will
I,
be there for a battle.
have I even rolled? No, I haven't rolled.
You haven't rolled.
Okay.
Starting at
hold on, so
level,
then-
second level, you quick thinking and agility allow you to move and act quickly. You can do a bonus action on each of your turns.
Are you
in
kidding
combat.
me?
So you would get a 6. So you just you can just replace it for a 6 on that roll.
What I just did.
Ooh.
CJ, you just put a 6 on there for wherever you're.
I mean,
Yeah.
So wait, hold on. What were you saying earlier about the HP modifier and if the roll?
I
would-
see what I did. Okay, I figured out what I did.
Yeah, you should have where it'll have
Yeah, okay.
take
Yeah.
average or do roll. Just change it to be like whatever the average is, which is 6.
So just change mine to 6 manually.
Yeah.
Okay.
For next. I'm just
All right.
gonna
Good. That's
manually add
what I
that
had
shit.
anyway. So there.
So I'm at
After
18.
after the
Cunning
HP
action.
rolls or anything else, or just hit next.
You would just hit next. I think for your guy, I think you only get your channel divinity.
Yeah.
Do I stop recording now?
No,
Yeah.
no.
My
you
thing
should-
says multi-class.
I mean, we're
Uh,
leveling. I mean,
If you're going into another class, you would do it there, but if not, you just would have that 1 next to ranger, and so you'd be level 2 total.
Aren't I a swarm ranger though?
That's your subclass. That's like if you
Oh.
want to be like a rogue and a ranger.
Oh, okay.